So Dada Muktatmananda, my question to you is this: that you told me that you have been searching since you were 16. Do you have all the information you have about life right now? How old are you right now?
52.
Okay. So did you gather enough information about life to sort of really say that I know what this life is about, and I know what was what is there in the after death, and I am 100% sure of what I'm gonna do here before I die.
That's a long question.
Okay, which part of it do you want to answer first?
No, if you ask me if I have enough theoretical knowledge to accomplish my purpose in my life,
Or if you
I
have,
think I have more than enough theoretical knowledge. I have
okay,
more than enough theoretical knowledge. If I put it in practice, 1% of what I know probably would be enough for me to realize what my purpose is in this life.
all right. So let me uh, clarify your answer. On the question that you already have found out what you need to know about this life, like you understand every aspect of it, all areas of your life, and how it's related to your to the life essence and to the mind, and you're in control of your life and the different aspects of your life. Or would you say?
Well, I'm clear about what I want, and I believe I have enough raw material to make a sculpture.
Okay, let me give it to you that again. Okay, did you gather all the information you need to know? Or let me rephrase it. What are what other things do you want to know about life? What part of life do you have questions for right now that has not that you haven't find answers yet?
I have to think about that.
Okay, let's go to the opposite end of it. So, do you have everything, every information that you need to know about this life? Let's say, for example, do you want to answer
Well,
that?
life is unfolding, right?
Yeah.
Continuously.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I think today may be not the same what I would think 10 years from now or what I thought 10 years before. So, at this moment,
Yeah, this
I
moment.
think that I have come across enough theoretical information that is necessary, and I have researched for my carrying forward my life in the direction that I wanted to go, which is to realize my goal in life, spiritually speaking.
Okay, and have you actually applied this information to work for you in your everyday life that makes you so sure about this life right now, and understand about aliens, the UFOs, science, quantum physics, spirituality, the life essence, the mind, the emotions, everything together, all in one, makes you confident to say, I know who I am, I know what this life is about.
Yes, I think that if I tell you how close I feel with the aliens, they are no longer aliens. We have to change a name for them, find another name.
What name would you give it?
Members of the Brotherhood.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Or we should give them green cards so that they're no longer aliens.
Well, what about they talk about the good and the bad ones, but and whatever else we should do with them, or if ever
Maybe
there's truth in them.
maybe the bad ones are galactic Robin Hoods, you know.
Maybe
Robin
you
Hood.
said maybe, so you're not so sure of that.
Well, of course, there is a world of possibilities out there.
And remember, there is the theory from the dimensions also. So then, you don't know what is really there because you haven't died. So, would you say that if I ask you if you have 100%, 90%, 80% knowledge and confidence about what this world is about and everything else in it, how much percentage would you give me that you're already sure of what this is and the
I think that
connection?
there is a possibility that the knowledge that exists is unlimited, and if you take unlimited knowledge from this pool of unlimited knowledge, what remains is still unlimited. So, in other words, we keep learning every day new things, and our concepts keep changing. But as of this moment in time,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I cannot speak for the future. Um, you
So how
know,
much percentage would you say
uh,
you already know about this
okay,
life?
I would like to answer in a different way, like not in percentage because I'm not an accountant, but let's say if you're driving a car, you need a map to know exactly where you're going in the maze of freeways and different paths, you know. But if you're the passenger, then you don't need any maps. You don't need any, you know. You just have to trust your driver, right?
Sometimes you do.
Well, if
I
you have
know
a
you
good
have
driver, if you have a good driver, then you don't have to worry about maps because the driver will take care of the, you know,
if he
the
knows
trajectory.
everything
He'll take
hundred
care
percent. No?
of the, you know, the traveling plan. Okay, most of the time we try to be the drivers of our lives ourselves. Then we procure information, and sometimes all the information we have procured is not enough for us to just realize, because we have to open our eyes. But if we remain with our eyes shut, you know, even if you bring a man to a big library, you know, how many books he can read, and how many books he can remember he read. So knowledge is a kind of flimsy in a
Why
way,
is that?
because the human mind is so limited, the memory is so limited, that you can come across so much knowledge, and yet you cannot retain that knowledge.
And they agree that information is developing every moment. Like
It's
how
transforming, it's speeding up.
it's it's being new information is being discovered every day.
There is a speed, there is an acceleration going on in the endeavors, in human endeavors, in the intellectual level, especially. The methodology is changing, science is changing, informatics is changing. So the way we get information today is faster than ever before. And yet, if we don't have a disciplined mind, still we can't tap into that wonder of fast information. But the knowledge that we need to have as an essence, as the most important essence in life, is to know who we are, and that is still an art to be executed, like the Buddhist masters shooting arrows in the dark and hitting the target. You know, they say you have to become one with the arrow, otherwise you can always miss. But if you became one, if you are completely aware of the arrow is just an extension of yourself. So it's like you drive the arrow to the target, to the exact point of the target. So that is an art that you have to perfect in a day-to-day effort. You have to make an effort to develop that awareness. And it doesn't matter how many books you have read, you know, that awareness